Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 35 of the Drunken Under Quarantine Show, presented to you by the Woolen Comedy Club. And welcome. This is our very, very special Christmas episode. We have a lot to get through tonight, so I won't keep you long. Tonight, we're just going to briefly touch on the fact that I finally got what I wanted for Christmas in New York. We might talk briefly for a second about the new COVID mutation. We may talk briefly about what me, Colin, and our special guest want for Christmas. And we're going to accept some call-ins from the guests, from our viewership. So if you guys want to be on the show, please shoot me a message tonight during the show, and we'll try to get you on as a caller. But we have call-ins, and we have a very special guest tonight. We have Saucy Santa. He is waiting in the wings, ready to come out here and let you in on all the secrets of the North Pole that you've always wanted to know. But without further ado, we will get this show on the roll. Welcome to the spotlight stage, a very good co-host, a very good friend of mine. Please welcome Mr. G.W. Foley.
Hey, happy holidays. Fucking timing. That's perfect. I'm normally like a bah humbug type person when it comes to Christmas shit. It's always been for me one of those times a year where it just shit never turns out right. Matter of fact, my mother left the day after Christmas, and so it's always been one of those. Oh yeah, that's a good reminder of the holidays. Boxing Day. I'm super pissed. I finally digged out of my driveway so I could move a car today, which I know the storm was last Thursday, and I'm just finally getting it today. I'm lazy. What can I say? But yeah, so I did about 2.5 hours worth of work trying to clear out all the snow to move my car just to have the plow truck come through and clean up my driveway. I was so pissed when he showed up. I was like, where were you like 5 hours ago when I was trying to actually do something? I could have moved my shit and been done with my day and been jerking off to internet porn. But no, you had to come now. And like me, I came earlier. Let's see. Totally forgot. I'm done with school for the semester.
Woo!
Yes. Straight A's, baby. Not to jinx it, but I think I'm going to make Dean's List, which is the first time ever that I've actually been on some sort of honor roll. I don't know if I want to be proud of myself or kick my own ass for being such a fucking nerd. And just sit there and be like, yeah, take this. Give myself a wedgie. And all that fun stuff. It's one of those things where I'm proud of my accomplishments, but I look back and go, wonder what the 20-year-old me would be thinking right now. Like, would he be proud that I finally made it back to college and doing well? Or would he be like, dude, you're a 40-year-old college student. You're a bigger loser than I am. That's always my concern. Like, I don't want to think of myself as a loser, even though like the 15-year-old me would totally want to be like, you're a loser. You have no job. You have no prospects for the future. And the only reason why you're going to college is because you're getting unemployment. That's the basics right there. Yeah, it's weird being poor for the holidays. Not getting Christmas gifts for people is really kind of bumming me out. Then I'm like, I don't fucking like people anyway. So it's like the years where I actually have money, I didn't buy Christmas gifts. But now I have an excuse for it. So that's what I'm telling myself. Beer. I'm drinking tonight. I'm so excited. I haven't been drinking on the shows lately, not for any health reasons, just because I've been too cheap to buy beer. But here we go, fellas. Let's get it live.
Woo!
Mm. And I want to say it's probably like day 14 with my sweatpants. Uh, I'm much more comfortable going out in public now. It's not even just driving around in my car and like going through drive-through. It's actually walking into stores and being like, "Fuck it, I'm a sweatpants guy." Like, I think I know what I want to get myself for my birthday is sweatpants with the cuffed bottoms, so I can just pull them up and like they don't track on the snow. That's gonna be my new thing. You're just gonna see me in all like prison gray sweatpants. Um, I do want to bring something up before I turn it over. Last week we had I think it was last week we had the conversation about me looking like Billy the Blue Power Ranger. Uh, and ever since that happened, everything on Facebook has been talking about Power Ranger Christmas sweaters. I've never seen them in the how many years since the show started, and this year it's everything about Christmas Power Rangers. I'm just like, what the fuck? Facebook is actually listening to me, and it doesn't. When I talk about Buxom Asians, nothing pops up. But oh no, talk about Power Rangers once, and your entire feed is flooded with them. Uh, that's kind of it for my time. Let me turn it over to the man of the hour, the Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour, Colin Doyle.
Woo!
Hey, thank you so much, G-Dubs. And I'd like to apologize because last week I made the joke that GW is actually a very famous child actor who played the role of Billy in Power Rangers. And of course, Facebook was listening to that. And so now it's just going to be nonstop Billy, we found you. You've been all these years, our Blue Ranger savior. I had a good week. I saw my niece for the first time in a little time. It was the first time she saw my parents, her grandparents, and it's funny because now that my parents have grandkids, their grandparents, you start getting really nostalgic. You start looking at that new member of the family as this new innocence, this new baby, and just this real, just unconditional love. And my dad wants to give advice to my sister and Nick and as new parents and saying savor these moments. It goes by too quick. And I'm like, Dad, I'm not dead. I'm not 2.5 years old, but at what point do we stop savoring the moments? It's cute. She's adorable. She's super smart, 2.5 years old. And you got to be so careful what you say around her right now because she's absorbing everything. And there's the discussion of Santa, and we were talking about Santa and all these things. And I think that we can all agree on things. Convincing children with impunity that Claus is real is kind of a cruel act, isn't it? It's like it's kind of like the perfect thing. It's like Santa's like kind of like this like pseudo example of like the American dream. It's like everything's perfect, everything's gonna be great, and it's like, oh, it was all a lie, wasn't it, kids? I'm not real. And with Santa, I think it's funny because I feel like if we're gonna convince children of Santa successfully, you got to kind of like pick a story. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna say like Santa Claus is the most in-demand person in the entire world, this mysterious creature that no one is ever going to get a chance to see, then it really doesn't make a lot of sense that he's going to be at the Diamond Run Mall on Sunday. Like, let's get rid of the idea of the mall Santa altogether. It's like, yes, it's like Santa Claus. He's a very busy man, except for Saturday afternoons at Poughkeepsie all day. Like, I don't understand why Santa's here. Don't you have something to do other than be at the Diamond Run Mall? Here's Santa. I don't know. It was nice spending some time with the family. Got a chance to watch some football. And as most of you who know me know, I'm not a big football guy. Don't know much about football. I'm watching football, and it cuts to the commentators. And the only thing that I could input with watching football with a couple of family members is these guys' choice of shirts and tie combos is completely insane. Why do you have a plaid shirt with a striped tie? It looks like shit. I'm sorry. That's it. That's all I can comment on. I don't know much more than that, other than the fashion choices of the commentator. And what I don't understand is all the commentators in the NFL are very high paid, intelligent men. Why can they not put together a decent looking suit? I mean, my biggest comment on the NFL is like, hire someone to stylize these people. They got a bunch of old football players they put shirts and ties on, but they look like they came from Kohl's or J.C. Penney or something. For God's sakes, you're on national television. Like, get these guys get these guys some Dolce and Gabbana up in here or something. You guys look good. You're the football guys. That's it. I have nothing to comment on. I watched an entire football game. It cut to a commercial. It ended up being the very famous holiday M&M commercial where the red and yellow M&M walk out. Santa's standing by the Christmas tree. He looks at the M&Ms. He goes, "You really do exist." And the M&M say, "He really does exist," or something like that. And then they fall down. And I said, did you know that the yellow M&M is the voice of J.K. Simmons? And everyone looked at me and they're like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, very famous actor. He also does Allstate. I'm like, he crushes it in the commercial acting game. That commercial's been on the air every single year for pretty much as long as I can remember. He made a fortune. The voice of the red M&M is the guy who is what's the main character in Futurama?
Fry.
The guy who does the voice of Fry does the voice of the red M&M.
Billy West.
And he also does the voice of the Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios bee. He's the voice of the Honey Nut Cheerios bee. This is what I can add, right? When people watch football and they're like, hey, so ran like 100 yards and scored a touchdown, I can talk about commercial acting. And I can give you the breakdown on that. Like people will be watching football and they'll be like, oh my God, Tom Brady, can you imagine? He did this, and now he's at Tampa Bay and blah, 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 blah. And then I'll literally be like, I'll go to like an AT&T commercial and I'll be like, everyone shut the fuck up. Milana Vantrup's on. Okay, I'd like to hear this commercial. She's the surprisingly good-looking girl who's the face of AT&T. Wouldn't you know it? I don't know. A lot of people, there's a weird time, I think, right now. People seem to be into this app, Acorn. This app, Acorn?
Yeah.
And it's really interesting because Acorn's like, let us take your purchases. And the money that is not finished, you can take and you can use that for more money. And I'm like, yeah, you clearly have never bought anything in cash. It's called change. You accumulate it in your closet until you have several $1,000s of it. And then you dump it somewhere. Acorn, you're really not that smart. You just need to hoard more change in your house. So that's my approach. Here's my beautiful tree. Had this same tree for 6 years. Love it. It's my favorite. That's the gift that keeps on giving. And I'm very excited to be here with this very special holiday episode of Hickory, the Drunk and Under Quarantine Show. I would like to kick it over to the reason why we all tune in here every week. And that is because of our wonderful host, Hickory, the Drunk and Under Woman.
Thank you very much, Colin. I just want to point out the fun fact that Colin doesn't actually have a fake tree. He's just been gluing needles back onto that son of a bitch for the past 6 years. It almost looks good at this point. So I unfortunately, to our fun viewers out there who tune in just for me to perform magic for them, I won't be this week or next week because we have action-packed episodes. But I do want to comment really quickly. I'll be brief on a article. Many of you may have heard that Congress finally reached stimulus, and the Babylon Bee, who is my main source of news at this point because they seem to be more real than everything else, put out a great article with the headline, Congress finally reaches stimulus agreement. Every American will receive a coupon for $5 off at Applebee's. Which sounds about right with our current political system and what's going on. They say in the article, an historical compromise, the Senate and the U.S. House of Representatives finally reached a stimulus package for Americans struggling and out of work. In addition to the bailouts, money for pet projects, and payouts to unions, Congress has also authorized a very special $5 off coupons to Applebee's. Quote, we're proud to have the House come together for the American people, said Speaker Nancy Pelosi. I am told that those ditch diggers and plumbers in the Midwest are crazy about Applebee's. Won't this hit the spot after a long day of doing whatever the hell you people do for a living? You're welcome. Some critics may have suggested that giving Americans a coupon, forcing them to shut down their business for 9 months, feels like a slap in the face. In response, Representative AOC said, well, we wanted the stimulus payments to be $11 billion for every person, but the evil Republicans wouldn't allow it. According to AOC, there is a silver lining in spite of the disappointing legislation. This is a great opportunity for Americans to try sex work, she said. Who needs a small business when you can just start an OnlyFans account? In a press release, Applebee's thanked the government for its support. We're looking forward to serving all Americans at our fine dining establishments. Please note that the promotion expires on January 20th, and we can only allow 3 patrons in our dining rooms at a time. We'll see you soon. And I just want to share that because the Babylon Bee is probably the greatest news source we have at our current time. And I don't know what you guys believe in, but as a guy who wholeheartedly believes in magic, I think the Babylon Bee is probably more accurate than CNN at this point. But on that same tangent, on the things that I believe in our special guest this evening very much. And I'm very, very excited to have him here. And we're going to have a very fun segment coming up. But please, without further ado, I know this is the moment that you guys have been waiting for all year. When you heard about the Drunken Under Quarantine show, you guys were like, oh my God, we need an episode with Santa. And we, my friends, have managed to make that happen. So without further ado, please let me introduce to you Mr. Claus himself. Santa, welcome to the show.
Charlie, stop rubbing your ass on the toys. I keep telling you that. Nobody wants your elf ass all over their new toys. I'm going to have to put you to human resources, you little shit. I've been drinking since yesterday, and all you're going to do is rub your ass on toys. It really makes me pissed when I have... Oh, shit, I'm live. Hold on. Ho, ho, hey! How are you?
Hey.
It's me, Santa. Oh, it's been a long weekend. I'm getting ready for the big trip, and you caught me on my drinking day. I didn't know I had an interview today, and Mrs. Claus has been bitching at me, telling me I had an interview, and I was like, oh, I don't have an interview. And then I saw a link in my little computer thing that I have here, and now I'm drunk, and now you've got me. So how the hell are you? Who's here? I can't see for shit. Hold on. Who am I talking to? Oh, it's a rough day. In 2 days from now, you all want my fat ass in your house. So I don't even know what day. What is today, Monday?
Yes.
Oh, all right. North Pole time, it's the same. So but I'm a half a bottle of rum in. Oh, Santa's got some heartburn. Oh, you drink enough of this bearded wonder here, and boy, you get fucked up fast. Am I right? I won't even care about having to drop presents. But I have a request for all of you boys and girls, if you're watching. Unlock your doors because COVID has made me even fatter, and I'm not going down chimneys. I'm not. I don't. The magic doesn't work. My stomach gets stuck, and then it's just a beard and pants falling, and it's weird, and I don't want to be on any lists. So please open your doors so I can walk in with your shit. I really appreciate that. How are you, gentlemen?
Good.
Santa, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's a time. So
Santa
Anyway.
has hard times when he's a special guest on the Drunk and Under Quarantine show. That's
how many times have I done this show?
This is your first time, Santa.
Oh, thank you. I think I have Squiggy in the morning tomorrow or some shit. I don't know. I do so many of these over this week. It's all these stupid DJs and now all this streaming crap. Somebody wants me to be on Twitch and Twitter and fumble and tumble and diddle and I don't even know. So I'm just up here in the north just trying to make fucking toys for people. And let me tell you, don't ask us to make you electronics. I am sick of that shit. Send that to China. They're better at it than I am. My elves get drunk and cracked out, and then you all complain how they don't get updated properly, and oh my computer didn't work. F you, I have a damn elf rubbing his ass on toys right now in front of me. It's awkward and weird, and it's an OnlyFans page I'm not starting. Although I thought about it for extra income. You mentioned that. And by the way, Colin, I just want to let you know, you said about mall Santas. The only reason I show up at any of the malls that I show up at is when there are cheap liquor deals at the liquor store close by. So when I'm in Poughkeepsie, that means that they're selling vodka for half price, and Daddy's got to get liquored up to deal with Mrs. Claus because all she does is yap. I have to constantly say, Gertrude, shut up. I'm well aware that I have to make presents, and I'm well aware I have to stay fat because do you know what they call Santa if I lose 100 pounds? Unemployed. Damn. All right. Anyway, see now you've got me all fired up, and y'all aren't even talking to me. I'm just rambling.
Thank you, Santa. I'm glad that you were able to be here, and I'm wondering how many elves do you have right now building Pelotons?
Only 7 and a lot of meth. That's it. That's it. I've streamlined. I'm trying to keep it low, if you know what I'm saying. Trying to keep my prices low. I'm crazy Santa. I'm the worst Amazon deal you'll ever get. I only deliver 1 day a year, and it takes me 365 days to get you that shit. So I am the worst delivery deal in the country. Crime's been kicking my ass for years now. Anyway.
Santa, have you had any dealings with COVID layoffs lately with the elves?
Oh, Jesus, I can't keep them apart. You know elves like to fuck, right? Like, they're like rabbits. You can't stop them, and they're so small they hide under tables, and you don't know they're together, and next thing you know, you have a COVID spread a mile wide. I make them all wear masks, and I make them socially distance, and all they do is hump each other in the workshop. I can't. Charlie, stop it! You're being obnoxious. How am I supposed to be here and spread Christmas cheer when you're putting your balls on everything? Stop it! That's a bad elf. I will put you in the elf trailer. Sorry. Anyway, where were we?
I lost track because Santa is killing me right now. My sides are spinning. This is exactly what I wanted for Christmas.
What, a drunk fat man on your camera? You're welcome.
It's just like every other episode, Santa, I promise. That's exactly.
I called this Tuesday, even though it's Monday.
Hey, December 20th is whenever you say it is, man.
We've heard this one before. Well, sorry, children. Santa got the days confused this week.
Yes.
We promise the gifts will be there on Saturday.
I'd like to say there are a lot of absentee fathers who are very happy with me because I only show up once. I drop off presents and I don't come back for another year. They're like, see, Santa does it too. It's okay. That's
Oh, so without further ado, we will get into the formal section of the show. We have a very special surprise for Santa. We're going to make him hold back his drinking urges and actually speak with a child on his day off.
Oh, damn it. All right, hold on. Oh, okay. I didn't know. This is on the spot kind of crap. I don't even know.
Oh, yeah, the pressure's on
breath
now,
mint.
Santa.
All right. Let me get ready here. I have to warm up. Goose rubber, goose rubber, goose rubber. All right.
Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
Okay. You ready? You come meet Santa?
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Why, hello! Ho, ho, ho! Is this Vienna? Ho, ho, ho! Hello! How are you?
You gotta talk
Are
to
you
Santa.
good? Ho, ho, ho. I know. It's weird when you see me on a screen and not sitting in front of you. I know. I'm at the North Pole. It's been snowing here for 7 days. Ho, ho, ho. Straight. What did you want for Christmas? Ho, ho. I have a list here, but I'd love to hear you tell me. Ho, ho.
What do you want for Christmas? A doll?
A doll? Ho, ho,
What
ho.
kind of doll?
My elves love making dolls. Ho, ho, ho.
A what? A silly doll?
A silly doll? What do you want it to make weird faces and laugh? Ho, ho, ho. Or weird hair? Do you want to have wild colored hair? Ho, ho, ho. Yes. Ho, ho.
What else?
Well, that's a very specific request. Ho, 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 ho,
You
ho.
gotta speak up a little bit so Santa can hear you.
Yes, the North Pole. I can't hear very well.
Here, let's try the. What would you like?
Oh, there it is. I have the same one. Ho, ho, ho.
A phone? You, say
You
no?
want a phone?
What
How
kind?
old are you?
A crazy phone?
You want a crazy phone? I will have to ask my elves about that. I haven't heard of crazy phones. That's a new one. I'm sure the elves know they're working right now very hard up here at the North Pole. They're working very, very hard all night and day to make sure we bring you great presents on Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
You have anything else you want to ask Santa?
Yeah.
Like what?
What did you want to ask?
You don't know?
You don't know? Have you been a good little girl?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you keep being very, very good. I can't wait to bring you great presents on Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
You say thank you, Santa?
Thank you, Santa.
Oh, you're welcome. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
No. Say good luck. You say good luck.
No.
No, you won't wish Santa good luck. Okay. Wait,
Aw.
Santa.
Ho, 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 ho.
What was that?
I love him.
You love Santas?
Oh, I love you too. Ho, ho, ho.
You have anything else you want to say, or are you good? Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. I love you. Thank you.
Ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho,
Oh,
ho.
nothing like putting a historical, legendary figure like Santa on the spot like that.
Is she gone?
Oh,
Yes, yes,
Can
we
we
are
do dick
clear.
and fart
are we
jokes
clear?
now?
Oh yeah, we can go back to making fart jokes.
Oh, you gotta give this one some credit. I'm 2 bottles in on rum and I can still knock him out like a champ. Take that, Easter Bunny, you little shit. You don't even have to do anything. Tooth Fairy, you just show up in a tutu and put a buck under a pillow and take a tooth like a serial killer. I have to work all night. And look at me, drunk as hell and still can charm the children. Ho, ho, ho. All right.
Hey, you're not live yet. Hold on a sec. You good?
Hello.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Good
Someone
evening.
has a smoking problem.
Good evening. You're live on the Drunken Under Quarantine show. Hello. Is this?
Hello, Is this one of the Jerky Boys?
Hi, honey, how you doing?
Oh, this is Gretchen.
This is Santa, sweet kid. How are you, sweetheart?
Is that Gretchen? I think I remember you from '87. It was a magical night. Mrs. Claus wasn't around. Anyway, so what can I do for you, Gretchen?
Oh, God damn it, Santa. Listen, I'm sorry to bug you. My kids got me the jitterbug phone. A little early Christmas present. I'm trying to figure out how to figure the fucking buttons. I'm trying to figure out the buttons. I don't know how to work them.
I heard something about a phone, and obviously that you want a case of Marlboros for Christmas. I can tell that already. My elves are very good at rolling smokes. They make my smokes every week, so I will make sure to get those to you. Something about the phone and buttons I couldn't really hear. I might just be drunk and have bad hearing, but if Hickory, you with the elf hat, or Santa hat, the knockoff Wish version of the Santa hat, if you could, looks like you bought that at a kitty drug for $7. I know my elves make them all the time. They're cheap as shit. You know those are covered in elf piss when you buy them, right? I just wanted you to know. If you could just translate what people are saying on the phone, because I can't really hear it.
So it sounds like I'm sorry, Mr. Caller.
Hi, Colin.
Is the problem is you actually already have a gift, so you just need Santa to help you with the gift.
Hello, I got the jitterbug. My kids got me the jitterbug. I don't know how to use this fucking thing.
Those, let me tell you, let me give you some advice, Gretchen, on those jitterbugs. Those things are pieces of shit. I know, we made them. My head elf, Raoul, was so high when he built those. I'm surprised you got it to work at all. Congratulations. I'd say you're a winner.
God damn it.
Isn't that some type of venereal disease?
Oh, Jesus, honey, I got a boil on the back of my neck the size of a grapefruit, but I'm doing all right.
Well, you know, we all have our problems, don't we?
No, I'm doing okay. How are you, sweet kid?
I am doing great, Smoky Lungs. I am feeling fantastic. I've been COVID free since last week, apparently. COVID. I got drunk and made out with one of the elves and found out that they had been in contact. I don't even know what that means. COVID testing is really hard. Are you?
So Gretchen, it sounds like Santa's been getting tested a little bit more regular than the last time you saw him. What do you have to say about that?
I tell you what, they didn't even have those tests back when I was the kid. Santa and I used to hook up all the time.
It's true, Gretchen, it's true. I remember you with a goat and a lampshade after a night of heavy drinking on Christmas Eve. I don't remember why the lampshade was involved, but boy, the goat was fun. Oh, fucking right.
Back in the old days.
Back in the old times when you could do weird things with Santa and nobody questioned it. Now everyone's got a camera and everybody's got a TikTok.
Weird shit with the carrot stick.
What? I couldn't. What? I heard carrot stick. I'm trying to remember.
Said, "Fuck a reindeer." We used to do some weird shit with the carrot sticks.
Oh, it's very true. The reindeer are actually very skittish. It's hard to get close to them. They run. They run fast. That's the only reason I still keep them around.
God damn it, I love it. Can I tell you what I want for Christmas this year?
Yes, please, Gretchen. I heard that. Tell me what your Smoky Lungs want for Christmas.
Listen, honey, I got the thing going on with the lungs. Don't worry about it. I like the whiskeys and I like my cigarettes, okay?
There's nothing wrong with that.
The Palmer Ultralight 1000. You know, the long fuckers. I like them long.
Oh, I know. I remember when you used to visit the North Pole, Gretchen. I know you like the long North Poles. So I remember.
Just a bottle of Knob Creek just to take the edge off.
See, I got cheap tonight and I'm using the old Captain Morgan, but knob creep can be a lot of fun too. I have a knob that would love to be polished if you get my drift.
Listen, honey, I gotta make it quick. I got some Nigerian dwarf goats that I gotta milk in a little bit. You know how it is.
Oh, I know. I can't wait to see you on Christmas Eve. Daddy needs some sugar after I've been drinking all night.
Milk you,
Hey.
you know, honey.
It was good to hear from you, old smoky lungs.
Listen, sweet tit, honey, listen to me, all right? When you're done with all the kids and you're doing all the presents, just swing on over to my apartment and I'll tug on your U-log a little bit, all right?
Oh, I'd love to make you Santa's little helper, Gretchen. Oh,
I love you.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you. Gretchen loves you, all right?
Oh, I love you too, Gretchen.
Merry Christmas,
Okay.
Gretchen. Thank you for calling into the show. We'll talk to you
Oh,
next
you're
time.
so welcome, honey.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
You should see her OnlyFans. Ooh. Oh, it's frightening. Oh, all right. Oh, I forgot we were doing live call-in. I have to do this with DJs all the time too, but they don't let me drink during the show. I have to be all ho 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 and what do you want for Christmas?
See, we're
And then
better
you
than
called an
morning
old
DJs.
smoky hooker.
Well, you know,
Hello, Dolores. You're live on the Drunken Under Quarantine show. What do you?
Dolores.
Yeah.
What do I have to ask Santa? Oh, how about, is he going to give everybody a present and get rid of this COVID?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Oh, enough. I've seen that on so many fucking lists this year. Santa, please get rid of the COVID. I'm not a damn doctor. I'm a fat guy who sits up in the top of the world with a bunch of little people who fuck each other. If I can get my elves to figure out how to make a vaccine, I will shoot everybody in the ass. But until then, I will bring you a phone or something fun. I don't have a lot of work for the whole COVID thing.
Magic bag when you bring all the toys. Can't you just collect all the COVID when you're going around?
What are you, a doctor? What? I don't understand. Huh? How can I collect the COVID? Have you been drinking? Because it's my Monday, and I understand it's 5 o'clock somewhere everywhere. And in the North Pole, I keep all the clocks at 5 o'clock so I can drink whenever I need to. But how am I going to collect the COVID? I don't understand. You want me to pick up your children and take them with me? I'm sure some parents would. I've seen the little shits, I know. But I don't think I'm going to be able to collect your old grandma. I'm not putting her in a bag. I'm just saying that seems weird. And I can't help you with the COVID, but I can bring you slippers or something. Let me ask you a question, Dolores. What celebrity do you most resemble?
All right, let's see what we can do for you then. You seem like you need a friend.
I need a friend. I need a lot of friends. You know what you can do for Santa? Leave me a bottle of booze. Leave me a bottle of booze. And if you have any type of a white substance that could make me go faster, it would be greatly appreciated when I show up on Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Well, I'm a rum person, so it'll have to be a lot of that.
Oh.
Dolores
What
is
celebrity
approved.
do you most resemble?
I'm sorry, what's the what?
Oh, never mind.
What
It's okay.
celebrity do you most resemble?
Scanner's going off. Let me turn it down. I didn't expect that.
Oh, she says the scanner's going off. She's got to turn it down just a little, Santa.
Oh, the scanner. Well, what scanner? Oh, is there a meth lab blowing up somewhere? Those are always fun. I like watching those. It's my version of Cops. I have a big screen up here that shows me all the naughty things going on all over the world. And it's like fucking Jerry Springer. It's amazing. I just usually tune in and watch a meth lab blow up or a sister brother uncle fight with their uncle dad. It's always a fun time.
Oh, God. Do you wait for them to want their meat?
What? What? She's talking crazy again. What? I can't hear her. I just heard something about
On the show. they can show themselves. So he will give them some Mardi Gras beads, just plastic beads.
Are you saying you want to show me your tits? This is a weird show. This is getting weird. I mean, I'm drunk, but
Yes, Mom. Show Santa your tits.
wait, it's GW's mom I'm talking to right now? Oh, boy, I have a lot of things to say about your son. But I'm gonna keep that for another time.
He's not too little anymore.
No, I know. He eats the cookies before I get there, the little asshole. They leave him out, and then when I show up, everything's gone because he's out eating in a food coma, in a diabetic coma. Pisses me off every time I show up at his house. Tell your son not to eat all the damn cookies.
Do what I want, Santa.
I know. I can tell. It shows. All right.
Dolores, you have any more questions before we get off the line?
No, I gotta get off before.
Oh, I'm going to get off later. Oh, that was too easy. You line him up for Santa and he knocks him down.
Well, Dolores, thank you so much for calling into the show.
Merry Christmas, Dolores. Ho, ho, ho.
See you all. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry
Yes.
Christmas to you and yours. Thank you.
AW, is your
me.
mom hot?
She's better than Mrs. Garrett.
Well, that's something.
Yeah.
Oh, well, tell her to give me a call after the holidays are over. Mrs. Claus is boring as shit. I like to travel.
Okay, we got our next caller coming up here in a second.
Oh, hello. Who? Oh, it's a ring-a-ding-diggy. Oh, boy. Boy, I'm excited. And drunk.
And underwhelming.
And
welcome to the
apparently
show.
I'm underwhelming tonight. Cheers.
Hey.
Oh, I got rum in my beard.
Oh, I get a voicemail. I'm gonna get nervous.
Oh, if I get a voicemail, I'm leaving them a voicemail.
Oh, we're totally leaving a voicemail.
1 0
Blah, 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 blah. We're not doxing this
Not
voicemail.
available.
Thank you.
Hello. Who is this? Who is this for? Who's
Mr.
this?
Johnson.
Hey, Mr. Johnson, you big dick. We tried to call you. It's me, Santa. I've been drinking all weekend, and you wanted to talk to me, and Mr. Big Johnson doesn't have the time for Santa. I am shitting in your stockings. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, that should be great. He should really love that voicemail. We'll try him
He
back in
hears it.
a second because he was pretty adamant about being on the show. But next, I'll put you on mute for real quick. We're going to call Tony.
Oh,
yeah.
Tony.
Sounds like a guy I could get bad weed from.
Yeah. I think I used to buy my weed from a guy named Tony. Oh, yes. Santa smokes the herb.
This is Tony Spumorni.
Huh?
Spumorni.
Oh,
Hey, Tony Spumorni. Welcome to the show. This is Ingrid the Drunk and Underwhelming, and you were on the Drunk and Under Quarantine show.
Yes, I am Tony Spumoni. I'm a Jersey boy.
Tony Spumorni from Jersey. What do you have to ask Santa tonight?
hey, Tony, how are you? You knockoff from The Sopranos.
3 tickets to what?
Free tickets to Killington Ski Resort.
Oh, you're doing a cheap plug during Santa being here? What? That's Killington. First of all, the mountain has kill in the name. Don't go to it.
Now, got a big spot.
The what?
Big
You have a meatball in your mouth or something. I can't tell.
every year. We're trying to get some free tickets.
You want free tickets from me? The only snow I have up here that I actually enjoy skiing is Colombian.
Family, no fucking quarantine. You know what I mean?
Sure, Tony. I can't. All I heard was fucking quarantine.
So Johnny Spumoni, thanks for calling in. We're trying to hear you, so just want to clarify. So Joey, you're looking for 3 passes to Killington, is that right?
Hold on, Tony. We had a clarification there. Hold on. Let Colin get out of the sentence real quick. Hold on. Colin.
Hey, Tony, thanks for calling
that's
in. Just want to
clusterfuck.
clarify with Santa because he's a little inebriated this evening. So you're looking for 3 tickets to Killington, is that correct?
What are we on the Antiques Roadshow Garage Sale Edition? What's happening? I have 3 tickets for Killington for sale. My name is Santa. My phone number is 555-721-6433. Like what? Now you have to call back and like find out if I have them available. What are we doing?
What is that? 100 number? How we doing this?
I don't even know what's happening. All I see is I see Hickory's big Christmas orb head, and I hear a fake Italian sounding Sopranos guy. Sounds like Wish Sopranos calling, and I can't figure out what's happening right now.
Whatever, just dial it in. Give me my damn free ski ticket. Marie, get off the... Marie, you just shut the hell up, Marie.
Oh, he's schizophrenic. I can't tell.
Go to bed.
Boy, I'm drunk.
Yeah. all right.
Goodbye. I guess.
No quarantine. We coming up. We're taking our ski tickets. We going skiing.
Yes, I enjoy skiing. Yes.
Yeah,
Where the fuck did you find these people?
we ain't going.
I mean, I do a lot of these shows, and these are some people. I don't even know how to react.
We're a new show, Santa. So
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I see that. I can tell now. I didn't remember I hadn't been on before, so I don't.
Tony,
I
you
do
good?
so many
You got anything else you want to scream at Santa in a Jersey accent? Or are you good?
that I can't hear.
Tony?
Ah, he's dead. That's okay. We all die.
You know,
Tony OD'd
think
of
we love
heroin.
Tony.
He choked on a meatball sub watching Sopranos.
So I have a guest here, Santa, by the
Perfect.
tree. I was wondering, I know he can't come and sit on your lap, but I was wondering.
No, I'm not
if
wearing pants. That's not a good idea. I do
Uh,
all of these radio things and these stream things. I don't put my pants on. So
That-
the North Pole is just flopping.
Right, that reminds me of your case, Santa versus the Supreme Court, 1972.
Oh, that was a fun one.
Yeah, that was
Boy,
a
did I
problem
get
where
fucked
that,
up in the hotel.
I know, Santa. I always rooted for you on that one. I mean, how many malls do you go to and you happen to have your pants off once and the kid sits on you?
That's all it takes. There's
That's
always
all it
one
is.
party pooper in every group.
I hear you, Santa.
Ugh.
Well,
I just wanted to show my appreciation real quick to Santa for keeping the streak of non-pants wearing guests alive on our show.
You're welcome.
Thank you for
That's
bringing
what I'm
us
here
the
for.
gift of not having any pants. And I, my friends, will drink to that. So cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
absolutely.
cheers.
Cheers. I
Cheers.
wish
I
I
mean,
could do all of my deliveries pantsless, but I can't.
I mean, it looks like
Balls.
GW is really freezing his nuts off on this pantless night on the show tonight. But I think Santa probably his nuts have been colder, G-Dubs.
Probably.
I don't know. That snow's pretty fierce in the background.
Yes, it's snowing horribly.
I mean,
And it has not changed at all.
No,
Seriously.
No, the snow doesn't stop. It stays like that 24/7 at the North Pole. All that global warming bullshit. I don't see it here. All I have is 8 feet of snow all the time. It just doesn't stop. And my tree never moves either. I keep the same tree up all year long, just like Colin.
yeah, I know, Santa. Not everyone thinks like we do. It
No,
seems
it's
like
smart.
GW's balls have been in the snowbank for quite some time, though. I'm kind of concerned.
Think ahead. That's all. Just think ahead.
I think what the Santa is saying is that if you wanted the Green New Deal for Christmas, that you can go fuck yourself because he's under 8 feet of snow up there, and he's really hoping for that global warming to get him into it.
No, I'd like it to warm up a little bit. I could lose a little weight that way. I don't have to actually work at it. Because like I said, I can't lose too much, but just a little bit would be okay. And if it was a little warmer, I could do the sauna thing. Plus, I could send the elves outside more because they stay in too much and fuck.
So Santa, I'm gonna have my friend Silas McPrior sit down in the chair and ask
Okay.
you, tell you what he wants for Christmas.
Sure. Bring Silas on.
Oh, Santa!
Wow,
Silas,
you were
first
a
off,
little
welcome
excited.
to the show,
All right.
good sir. It's good to have you back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
How are you, my good man? What the fuck do you want?
Cheers, Santa, right there.
Cheers.
Hey, salud.
Cheers.
Actually, Santa, I don't really want anything from me. Honestly, I got everything I need right now, but I am gonna put a little request in for my dad.
Okay.
I'm hoping you can bring him a woman.
Now, alive or dead?
Definitely alive. All right, alive.
See, now you make it difficult. If you just said dead, do you know how many people I find dead on Christmas when I walk in? They've been drinking too much. They can't stand their families. I could just drag one, but no, now you have to put the extra on and have to make it
I
alive.
thought you were gonna go dig up a body in a graveyard, is what you were like hinting at.
Well,
but,
I mean, I could do that. I have elves. I don't have to do the work myself.
that's it. Outsource that work, Santa. That's the way to go.
Well, I usually do. That's why I keep them all chained up here. I mean, staying here safely and comfortably. That's why. Yes.
That's
Hey,
the way to go.
Santa,
But
I
yeah,
just
we're looking. We're looking for something. He's not very specific. He's kind of wanting.
Well, you're asking Santa for a woman, so he can't be very specific.
For my, not for my dad, of course. The old man.
Right, for your dad.
He's a good
Right.
human. He needs to have someone that's
So you want a human, is what
a
you're saying.
human woman. Yes.
Human. We have no other other thing, but you just need human. That's
Yes,
really
human.
what.
It's gotta be
I just can't send an animal. It has to be a human.
No,
with a
definitely
pulse,
not.
I think, is the other.
I've been trying to
that?
help him out as his online dating broker, but it's not going so well.
Oh, I have an old Tinder page. I can let him use mine. Just my Tinder page is very funny. It's all horrible sexual innuendos about sitting on my lap and being Santa's helper and sucking on the North Pole. I'll just let him use that, and we'll put his face on my face, like those face things that you do, the face, and then he'll have women everywhere. You know how many women? If I could tell you how much ass I get on Christmas Eve, I get more ass than a toilet seat. There are so many women that have such a weird daddy complex and want to have sex with Santa. It is every year I show up. Now, it's not the cute ones. They usually look like me without the beard. Well, sometimes the beard, and boobs bigger than mine. But when you're out just knocking tail, a point is a point. That's all I have to say.
Well,
Anyway.
Hey, Santa.
your secret's safe with us. We won't tell Miss Claus about that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I think she's figured it out, but that's okay. She can't screw to save her life. She is a starfish, and you know what that is? You know, when someone just lays on the bed like this, puts her arms in the air and the legs out, starfish. That's old Mrs. Claus. Oh, that's a lot of fun for the last 100 years. Woo!
Santa, I have a great idea. Why don't we give Silas Gretchen's number?
Yes.
Caller.
Yes. Gretchen, she's no teeth, so that's a bonus. As far as I remember. Well, teeth are limited, but I think they're falsies now, so at least she could take them out.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I'm all set. Hanging out in the parking lot of Home Depot. So.
What?
What's happening?
Oh,
Gretchen's
we got another
parking lot.
caller, and I thought I was on mute. I apologize.
Is someone taking a pizza order while I'm on the phone? What's going on?
Yeah, I want definitely no pineapple, but I'll go with eggplant and maybe some chicken.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is a 364-day wait for that. I'll have it to you next year. I can help you out with that. My elves are shit cooks anyway. You know how many fruitcakes you get from us? Way too many.
But we'll keep Silas on the panel for the moment, assuming Colin isn't upset. And Mr. Johnson, you are on the phone live with the Drunken Under Quarantine show. Welcome on, sir. I have to ask, do you have a question for Santa this evening?
I do. So it's something I've wondered about for a few years. So I was raised in a Catholic family.
I'm sorry. There's a cream for that.
Forceful in their beliefs. So naturally, I grew up agnostic. as far as Christianity goes, I'm about as far away from that as you could go, really. But so I do celebrate Christmas just because I like the ambience of the lights and decorating the Christmas tree and being generous and all that. I guess my question is, are there a lot of people out there, particularly Christians, that find that offensive?
Then what? Are we on NPR? What the fuck was that? I'm literally talking about banging elves, and you just hit me with some Christianity shit. What are you talking? I didn't hear the end of it. I heard agnostic, blah 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 blah, Christian, blah 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 blah, Catholic, life story.
Don't forget
What
the
was
Jews.
the actual question?
Don't forget the Jews.
Does that piss a lot of people off? Is that offensive?
What? What does what piss a lot of people off?
He wants to know if it's offensive that he's not Christian, but he celebrates Christmas.
I don't give a shit. I bring presents wherever people put a fucking tree up. I don't care. Jesus, if you say you want a present, I'll drop it off. I don't give a damn. I've been drinking since 2000. I haven't even stopped. Once the new year, once the millennia changed over, I just kept drinking. I don't put a tree, as long as you have a tree with one light up on it, I don't give a shit. I'm not offended. I'm a fat dude up in the north just selling elves off on the side. Using elves for building toys.
Hey,
I'm not a human trafficker.
I was just gonna say, man, it sounds a little bit like you might be trafficking themselves. Huh?
I think you need to shut up is what you need to do. I think that everyone needs to be quiet about the elf trafficking. That's not something we're doing.
It's okay when they're dwarves, but with elves, it's a whole different level here.
No. There is no elf trafficking. We are all jolly and we dance. And Charlie, stop humping. I'm watching you. You right here, Charlie, right here. I will break this bottle over your little head. Enough. It's like having little Pomeranian dogs in your house. All right. It's hump
Thank you
things
for calling in,
and squeals.
Mr. Johnson. Do you have any other questions for Santa?
Yeah, I do. So he needs a little help.
Oh, Jesus.
On Christmas Eve. I guess. What are his? What's his preferable white powder? Since there are so many nowadays.
I prefer brick pack Colombian.
Classy.
Yes, I try to have a little upscale with my North Pole snow, if you know what I'm saying. Brick pack Colombian. That's my preferred. No, none of that cut crap. I don't want any of that.
Instead of cookies and milk down there in Colombia, they leave
Yes, they
you,
leave
right?
me kilos, and it's very, very nice.
Come on, you're bragging there. They probably just cut you out a couple lines. I'm like,
well, I'm sure that. No. Let me tell you something, partner.
But each house.
When you've been doing this as long as I have, the
on.
ones that want good shit know to leave me good shit. So I'm okay. Otherwise, you leave me a line, you're literally getting some of my used underwear. That's what you get. And I call them brand new, and I put them in packaging. But I've been rubbing my balls on them for years. So, but if you leave me a kilo, I leave you a phone. That's how this works. Hey, listen, iPhones are expensive, and it costs a lot.
And
So
now
I'll
we
take a
understand why you gave Gloria the phone that she got.
Yes.
earlier.
She left me milk and cookies. That bullshit. Yeah, you know how old that gets when you go to millions of homes and you have to eat the same shit everywhere? And some of you people think you're being cute and putting weird shit out. Stop it. I don't want your quinoa. I don't want your organic, locally sourced fucking oatmeal. I don't want any of that. I want whiskey, maybe a woman, and food that actually is fried in something. I want you to take something, batter it, deep fry it in something else, and then powder it with cocaine. That's what and a bottle of whiskey. And Santa will be happy, and he'll bring you all the great presents. Otherwise, you're lucky that you get the shit you do.
I will say this has been a campaign on my personal behalf that Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming is personally trying to get Santa to subscribe to that Drunken Underwhelming weight loss powder.
Yeah.
When that's not working, he says it's not high grade enough, and we're working on our quality controls. Before I let you go, Mr. Johnson, anything else you got to get off your chest with Santa on the line?
That's all. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hey, thank
Merry
you for calling
Christmas.
in, Mr. Johnson.
Whoa,
We really
whoa,
appreciate your time, sir.
Hey, have a good night.
Hey, we hope you have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and we'll see you in 2021, where hopefully things aren't quite as shitty as they are.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, big dick. All right.
Was he a seventh grade geology teacher? Just Mr. Johnson?
Mr. Johnson, he
had questions like he was on NPR, so he thought he was getting a serious interview with Santa, not a fat dude drinking heavily.
So apparently we have Tony calling back in. He wants to get
Oh no.
in, and then we will
Mr. Spumoni,
Mr. Spumoni, I hear that you needed to be back on the Drunken Under Quarantine show, hosted by the Drunken Underwhelming, hosted by the Woolen Comedy Club, featuring Mr. Santa Claus.
Hello.
Sorry, what was that? We've been drinking.
Yes, I'm Tony fucking Spumoni. Mr. Johnson's been laying with my wife. Marie, you been laying with Mr. Johnson?
I'm watching the Golden Girls.
Well, I don't.
I don't trust you. 1 second. Santa, all I ask is, you tell my wife to stop laying with Mr. Johnson.
I think she should. You sound fucking crazy. Go ahead. Bang whoever you need to feel better.
I don't trust him. I've been listening to it all night.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that you're such a wuss that you've been sitting listening to it.
Santa, you said he had a big dong.
You're
I couldn't
sitting on a
hear.
big what, Mr. Spumoni?
Yeah, I'm not sure what just happened.
I'm from Jersey. I know what it's about to have a big dong. You know, I got a big dong. So I'm just trying to.
Oh, that's very nice for you. He's made Santa somber.
We're gonna go on to Maury. I don't even know. This is perfect, Santa.
This reminds me, I had this one elf for a long time at in the North Pole who sounded a lot like Tony. And the only thing I could do was bury him in the snow. Because he was just
I love it. You bury him deep. Very deep.
Yeah, yes, Tony. Bury him deep.
So deep you would never find him.
Right. That's exactly what we do, Tony. Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, Tony, by the way, it's good to hear from you. Just if you get a chance, just want to tell you, all the things that you were worried about taking care of. And we'll talk to you soon about those other things, all right?
Yeah, Santa, I love you, Santa. And
I love you too, Tony.
some toy trains.
Tony, drop the package off the laundromat too, all right, before 4.
I feel like I'm in the Telemundo version of Sopranos right now.
Yeah. And just one thing, one last thing.
I don't know what's happening.
Santa, while we got Tony on the line, we could probably pick up the pace of the packages in New Jersey, right, Tony?
Yeah, Santa, that's on you too, man. You're part of the network, I heard too, right? Come on, Santa, pick up the deal with these packages.
So the sanitation workers division in Jersey makes things very difficult. They want their cut, and I can't keep up.
You go to
I'm
Jersey after Columbia.
Right. Yes, you're right. I have to go that direction. The problem is my elves are all, I'm dealing with 4-foot little people who can't do shit. And all of my stuff was built for full-sized humans. You know how long it takes a little elf to climb up on a table to build shit? It
Well,
takes
this
a
year
while.
it's gonna take a little bit more time, Santa, because this year you're gonna be going from the North Pole to Columbia back to Jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's probably my best route. I think I'm gonna go that
I
route.
think that's your best route too.
Yeah, I
100%.
agree.
Jersey to Vermont afterwards, and that's all good, Santa.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I'm saying? We're gonna
now
get
with
you a new
legalized
sleigh.
weed in Vermont, it makes it slow down when I get there. Half
Right.
of you people leave me edibles.
We're gonna get you a new sleigh after all said and done.
Oh, no, it's fine every year. So I just want to say this before we get out of here. All of you that watch that thing on NORAD where they have the radar that shows where I'm going, have you ever seen that they have that? I'm going to let you all in on a little secret. That's not me. I purposely send my crackhead cousin out on my old shitty sleigh from the year before. I hype him up on meth and sadness, and I just let him run and fly everywhere. And they track that one so I can party with the elves for a long time, a lot longer, and maybe have some fun before I go out and do the actual work. But when you watch the NORAD radar, you see him going all over the place. That's my cousin. He's all methed out, and he just takes my old sled that only has one ski on it, and he just flies around. And the reindeer are the inbred reindeer, because reindeer fuck all the time, and they fuck each other. They fuck brothers, sisters. It doesn't matter. So I take all the ones that are a little off, and I give them to him, and he flies around. That's why if you look at the radar, he's all over the place. He doesn't fly any type of pattern that makes any sense because he's high as shit. There, little inside tip for you from the North Pole. You're welcome. I don't just tell everyone that because most radio stations won't let me. They say, don't say anything about meth. And I'm like, oh, Squiggy in the morning, shut up. You're a sad morning disc jockey who has nothing left.
Oh, that was a fucking phenomenal show. I just gotta ask if anybody has anything they want to get off their chest. We're running a little over on time. Anything anybody wants to get out before we get on out of here? First off, I just a big thanks to Santa. Santa, thank you for being on our show, man.
Ho, ho, ho! Oh, I love you guys. Fucking A right.
We love you, Santa. Hopefully, the show name will be changed before we have you on next year's episode. But at this rate, who fucking knows? We could be under quarantine then too. So we'll just be in season 2, and we'll march forward. But yeah. Anybody got any? You guys have any questions you want to ask Santa before we get the fuck out of here?
No, thanks for coming on, Santa. We'll see you
My
next
pleasure.
year.
My pleasure. We'll see you soon. I'll see you all on Christmas.
Okay. Please follow Colin at Colin D on Facebook and Instagram, as well as follow us at the Woolen Comedy Club on Facebook and Instagram. Silas McPrior was there. He's at Indigenous Entertainment. G-Dubs, plugs?
Follow me at Foley Kills, Twitter, Instagram, Parlor. Follow me at GW Foley on Facebook. And I was gonna show
Getting naked?
I was gonna show Santa Claus my wiener, but he ran off.
Oh, I was so excited.
Hold on, let me try and
You're
grab my
excited
wiener.
to see GW's wiener? What kind of show is this?
This is that kind of show, Santa. We had some great comments during the show. Thank you for everybody who commented. Jessica Michaelis, that was adorable about V.
Hey!
Says that, oh man.
Oh, it's my wiener.
Oh,
So long.
no, you stroke him so much.
I do. It's long.
Yeah, I see that.
What I really like is when your wiener licks your face.
Oh yeah.
That's a party trick I've never had before.
That's right. I'm working on that one for when I come back to live shows, guys. So, it's gonna be a drunken underwhelming exclusive. Other than Santa. Santa can take any of my tricks that he wants.
I'm very flattered. Thank you.
So a couple other good comments. Jessica Michaela said, I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. And Jason P. Mercier said, fruitcake. I don't know what he was responding to, but there's definitely been a few of those on the show. So, Santa, thank you for taking call-ins, man. That was killer. We
absolutely, my pleasure. And you all stay safe and wash your balls. That's Santa's.
And your hand.
Yeah, wash your hands behind your ears, but most importantly, your testicles.
Wash your balls. No
Yeah.
dirty balls.
Well,
That's
only
okay.
if she's going down there tonight. And I mean, all that. It's like.
Yeah, we don't
Stay
want
clean.
we don't want a Christmas.
Charlie, shut the fuck up. I'm sick of you. You're a piece of shit. I've been drinking. You know now I have to fuck you. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. Charlie needs to be cussed out once in a while. I say fuck that guy.
Ah, he's a piece of shit.
That's
He wanted to be a fucking dentist, just like that one in Rudolph.
He's
He's got no teeth.
The
Makes
beautiful
no sense.
assistant commented in the beautiful assistant commented into the show and said, "Santa, will you please bring me a kitty?"
Oh,
Oh, that's so sweet.
shouldn't Hickory be the one wanting pussy?
Yes.
Does she have a kitty?
And I don't like to put animals in my bag because they don't make it always. It's tough. It's a tough one. Like, I stuff enough of those animals in my bag and they fight each other or they fuck, and now I give you a pregnant animal when it shows up. And then people are mad. They're like, oh, it's a Christmas miracle. No, it's not. I had 17 puppies in a bag. They all fucked. You're gonna get a fucking Chihuahua Rottweiler mix that I don't understand. So, call it a Trottweiler or something.
The old Trottweiler. Well, we're just over. Santa, you have anything you need to get out before we get on out of here?
No, keep your doors unlocked so my fat ass doesn't have to go down a chimney.
Good.
That's it.
Thank you, Santa. Thank you for being here. Silas, thank you for dropping by for this very special episode. Colin, as always, thank you for being here. G-Dubs, thanks for being here. This has been a great episode. I'm glad that everybody out there viewing the episode and calling in, I hope you got your questions answered. You got legit answers from the big man himself because, it's not every episode we're going to be able to afford to have Santa on.
Fuck no. I'm expensive.
Yeah, it's not cheap, but we took a dig into the beer budget for this show. So we had to fund our own beer, which is unfortunate, but we're still drinking. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
Everybody out there, thank you for hanging out with us on the show. It's been a great one. I wish they could all be a Christmas episode because I would love to have Santa on here every week, just answering your ridiculous questions. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen. Next week, Mr. Ryan Kenyon will be on the show. Santa, is Mr. Kenyon on the naughty list or the?
Oh, he's been on the naughty list ever since he started rapping.
Oh.
I put him on the naughty list like 10 years ago. Once he started doing those weird raps.
Yeah, that's a great
like,
reason to put him on the naughty list.
It's like if Soupy Sales and Eminem fucked and had a stupid child. He starts rapping, and I'm like, oh, I need to see. I just dated myself by saying Soupy Sales. Like 4 people in your audience will know who the fuck that is. Reed, learn some comedy. Anyway.
Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. This has been.
Merry Christmas. I hate my life.
Presented to you by the Woolen Comedy Club. I am Edgar the Drunk and Underwhelming. Signing out now for Colin Doyle and GW Foley, but also the one, the only, the greatest man on this goddamn planet. Keeping it masculine as fuck, drinking straight out the bottle over there. Mr. St. Nicholas himself, Santa Claus. It's great to have you. For all those out there, we will be back next week with Ryan Kenyon for the New Year's Eve special. But please, everybody out there, remember to stay safe, stay drunk, stay underwhelming, but most importantly, people, stay fucking sane and say Merry Christmas because it makes people wince and that's really funny. And we love that shit. Anyways, have a good night.
And for the YouTube audience, we have presented to you.
Santa, say har, har, har.
Har, har, har.
Oh, we got Pirate Santa, and that's YouTube exclusive. Okay.